pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the London Bulldogs.
Off you go, get it down. Oh, the
week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking it to 15. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. The lane opens here.
Well, I've never seen that before.
It's going the other way. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yards.
Oh, it's got to be a completion.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Let's get 2 fumble recoveries and 2 kicks.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out right at the 35. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it.
He's just so quick.
Can't
keep up.
It is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
Buying time to his left. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi.
How did you not pick that off?
Inside the 35 now.
Should have been mine.
Line.
That was an easy touchdown.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's third down.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll run forward with Hines and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And as a result, possession switches hands. On 1st down, Watson going for Metcalf on the deep ball, and that's caught inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He's got his man in stride, complete.
Good, Bradley, you big boy.
The 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
1st and 10.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the red zone now, Watson. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Complete.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll take it into the end
Good,
zone
50
for
boy.
a touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just hopped into heavy traffic.
Good boys, good boys.
Picked off at the 20.
Let's go.
Football, and we'll take over.
If I win this one and lose the other one,
24-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach,
yeah, give me a minute, love.
I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality.
Oh, good
ball. But they'll get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Got to pause it
From
in
the
a sec.
24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. They'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run with backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire. And they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. I know it's an
Sorry, boys, I'm back.
emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film
Oh, that was a very
sessions
confusing
and you argue
second.
your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end.
Gave
You
a
just
fucking
can't do
big
it.
play
It
up.
costs your team.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Complete to the running back,
good
Matt
completion.
Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. This is Hines. Get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Beautiful
He'll be
scramble.
out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught.
Didn't mean to. My bad.
Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for
why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now a first down throw, Watson. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And past the 40.
No, Metcalf's dead.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the
That's
field.
not good.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Watson on first down. And he'll complete this to Gibson. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get into him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Watson, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver. And he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Big catch from Gisley. Amazing didn't fucking drop out for that animation coming up the way back. Oh no, my hands no longer work.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh,
6 points in his hands
come
there.
on.
Couldn't hang on. Second down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
To throw again. Watson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
And 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to pick up the
pinballing
first
around
before
old
he's
Swifty
taken
boys.
down at the 27. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. First down, and they go with Swift again.
Ooh.
And he went nowhere. He'll
Swift got
lose
caught on the
yardage
edge.
back to the 29.
No fucking
2 yards the
reference.
loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
Oh, good fucking
They
sound.
sack him back at the 36. Sam Hubbard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. He's gonna fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, he's laying all over him.
As Arizona's defense does its job. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go from Jackson.
Oh, I'm out.
Will
come out.
At the line of scrimmage, so fortunately they're able to hold on to the possession. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up second.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
It's got maximum wave going.
probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On second down, it's Gibson, and able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Watson on third and goal. It's incomplete. And the defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. That was dangerous.
Almost had it.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
It leads to second and...
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Beautiful touchdown. Got me exactly the same way again.
Arizona. Touchdown. Paris Campbell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
I need to score touchdowns and not just field goals.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's
Bradley,
safe.
you're not
It's
quick
something
enough.
that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to just run the clock and go to work.
When I get a score, I'm going to get the ball.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Beautiful.
It's intercepted.
Really well done, mate.
Potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This one from 48 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the Cardinals have got it. This one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
That was brilliant. We each
had
had
up and through, and the lead is up to 5.
Silly.
Taking 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, come on, mate. You had both hands on that.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away.
Get it! Fucking hell, get up, you lazy cunt.
As the returner, you know who you're
fucking one job. You've fucking got the ball back.
Because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that
beautiful touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Paris Campbell with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a 1st down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now it's Swift. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 11-yard line.
Now Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Surprise. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for
this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Bulldogs 26.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made here by Campbell. That is going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Now it's Hines. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
1st and goal.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Nyheim Hines. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And then with this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
The 25-yard line.
From the gun, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Faking the give. Now Watson. 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Hines. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll run it. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3.
Cardinals, 38.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And we'll take this all the way down inside the 40. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he stopped immediately there. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Once again, it's Swift. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Short throw to Disley, and he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And this one's caught. And the fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Bulldogs 52. Cardinals.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Now on the return, the ball is loose. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Bulldogs 59. Cardinals 38.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
2 yards.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they take a knee.
Tonight's
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Londoners, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set.